you have finally gone completely insane.
Hello everyone. I have a bone to pick with Sony because I don't just dislike these movies, I hate these movies with a fiery passion. I dream of a world where Venom is not comedic relief, or a rom-com, or anything that isn't terrifying and taken seriously. Now I know this is unrealistic. I know that Venom in the 90s was cheesy and they channel a lot of that in these films. I know that it's part of the character's history, but I don't care. I don't live in reality. If you ran into this guy in a dark alleyway, you would shit your pants. Not go, ha ha, that guy there, look at the, oh, he's such a joker. Ah, I hit my funny bone, it is not funny. Ah, I've had enough of the sass from Avi, alright? He thinks people like Spider-Man because he's an orphan. I
think the fact that he is only child, loner by design, very smart, in some ways happy with himself, and most important, he got an incredible power that could have made him very successful.
I have a fucking dream! By all means, Venom 3 is a horrific film. Even the people that actually unironically enjoy the first two don't like this movie. But I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job right if I didn't give you a spoiler warning. But by all means, it's horrible. So if you don't want to know nothing, just leave. This isn't even going to be a review. This is therapy for me. I need to just vent the things that happened in this film. I need to just let it out of my system. Alright? Just let it out of my fucking system. We're just gonna go a little fucking crazy together. We'll go a little crazy together. So like any great movie, it starts with exposition. Before the opening titles are even done. It just, with Null. And I don't know why Null is here, because he's like in the movie for 5 minutes total and it looks like the exact same shot copy and pasted a few times. He's cool, but what's the frickin' point, right? And he looks like a wet emo thing, I don't fucking know. Why he should look like this and not like this. But Sony, where are they? Sony, these guys, Sony's Venom. Sony's Venom. Venom without Spider-Man. Sony's Venom. Are you with me? Are you with me? You don't understand, right? Venom as a character doesn't work without Spider-Man, right? Without Spider-Man, he's not Venom. He calls himself Venom because he considers himself poison to both Peter Parker and Spider-Man. That's why they call themselves Venom. It's them, it's us. It's not you and me. I never thought I'd see a Venom film or Venom portrayed in a way where he says "Hola bitches" and then puts a bad guy in a cage, like a dog cage, and then says, "Who's been a bad boy?" This is real. This is a thing. This happened. Why? Like, we got Spider-Man 3, right? And Topher Grace, I'm gonna make him the anti-Peter Parker. What if it was Peter Parker without the lesson of with great power comes great responsibility? This story doesn't even matter to what the fuck Venom 3 is, because Venom 3 is that uninteresting. I don't like it. I don't like the movie. But look, listen, let's take a minute. Let's take a breather. Let's relax. The next time we get Venom, it's this. Everyone's like, look, he's big now and he's got teeth and he looks somewhat like Venom, but the logo's not there. The idea is he's like a dark mirrored image of Spider-Man. But without Spider-Man, the character makes no sense. None of it It doesn't, it's just black goop attached to a dude and now he's got powers. And for some reason they're like comedic relief. In the 90s he made jokes, you know, he likes chocolate. Get rid of that. Some stuff was best left in the past, alright? We don't need to bring back everything from back in the day. For me, I don't like it. I don't like the idea of this character being funny. I know he was, but I don't care. So there's a military guy in this movie and he goes to Area 51 and he's like, oh, no one's phoning home from here. And he says it with a straight face. This is the level of humor we're at. $1 million franchises, right? Multi-million-dollar franchises, and the best you can come up with is no one's phoning home from here because aliens, get it, aliens. Do I have aliens on the board? No. Just the fact that I'm going a little bit fucking crazy here. So Null wants a codex to free himself from prison, and the codex happens to be, it's with Venom, but only when Venom's bonded together properly, not just the head floating next to Eddie, which is still bonded, so I don't freaking understand how that works. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about the plot holes. Because I will live in this bunker for the rest of my life talking about the plot holes. But we got a codex, right? MacGuffins. This movie's got it all. I watched a Venom horse ride through the sky with Eddie Brock on its back to the sounds of Queen's Don't Stop Me Now. Please end my suffering. I just want to shoot myself when I see that shit. Because to me it feels almost like, you know what? If everyone else is allowed to do it and get this little pissy about stupid little bullshit, I'm gonna do it too. It feels like a personal attack on my persons because I really care. And they're like, you know what? We're gonna do that to it. It gets worse, don't worry. We're only scratching the freaking surface of this film. For some reason, after everything that we've seen, right, in this trilogy, Eddie somehow starts having quarrels about killing people. Motherfucker, you know how many heads you guys have bitten off? I think the argument for Sony is that these people are innocent people, you know? When Eddie shot somebody, that was probably an innocent person, unlike the criminals, you know? Then it makes sense to bite off their heads and it's all okay, right? Motherfucker, you're a supervillain. They're too afraid to have Venom just be a villain. They have to anti-hero route. He's got to be super likable. They're too afraid to let him be like Penguin in the new HBO The Penguin series. That's how you do it. That's a villain. You make him sympathetic and then remind everyone why you hate the motherfucker. There's nothing I like in this. Nothing. I hate the costume designs. I hate this. Eddie's a drunk guy in floral t-shirts all the time with thongs. There's like a running gag where he just can't get shoes and he's gonna keep switching shoes for whatever reason. What the fuck does it have to do with Venom? It makes no fucking sense. No, in this oh God. It's like they don't like money. Which makes no sense to me because they love money. That's all, the whole reason for all this is money. They love money, they wanna make money. Do shit that's gonna make you money. Make a fucking movie that people are never gonna forget. Even like if you can't have Spider-Man and shit and you can't do it because it's all fucked up legal wise, that's okay. Just use the concept of Venom for a horror film. The idea of this thing without your consent crawling up your arm and consuming you and like hypnotizing you but making you feel good like a person addicted to drugs can make for an amazing film. Think of like The Exorcist, and instead of a demon, it's the symbiote. Like you could make something amazing if you did it right. He gets to Vegas, and Venom starts just knocking people out. And Eddie's like, why do you keep knocking people out? You know what I mean? Stop knocking people out. Motherfucker, you kill people. You kill people. Why do you have quarrels with knocking them out? The banter between the two of them doesn't even make any freaking sense. The symbiote to me shouldn't talk that much. I think the maximum should be what you see in like the Spectacular Spider-Man. That's it. That's like the best it's been done, but within a cartoon you're limited. You can't go so far. The ultimate opportunity to make it work was with Insomniac in Spider-Man 2. Well, they fucked that up. God, they fucked that up.
One thing we talked about, what makes Venom so scary, is that He doesn't want to take over the world.
We're going to heal everyone.
Venom wants to kill Spider-Man.
We need you with us, Pete. Heal the world together.
You know, when people think of Venom, for me, it's Venom is the equation of a host plus the symbiote equals Venom. And not only are they bonded physically, but there's something else emotionally that bonds them together.
Pete, what's happening? Just hang on, buddy! Please, no. Leave him alone. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you.
No, we're not doing the revenge story. We're gonna make him just a goopy monster and we'll make it Harry. And just, that's an argument for another day. We will get there if you guys want to hear about that too, but I don't know how much more of this shit I can take. So he goes on the slots. He's doing his, look at us, Venom's controlling me on the slots. Isn't that funny? Venom, this man loves to gamble. He's a gambling man because Sony's Venom. So anyway, who does he run into while he's there at the casino? Miss Chang, because convenient. Miss Chang's there and they proceed to do something that I can't. No, there's something before that I need to talk about. I forgot. He gets pissed on. I can't believe in my lifetime I have watched Venom get pissed on. It blows my fucking mind. My mind is exploded, imploded in the box in my head. I'm losing it. Now when he runs into Mrs. Chang, right? When he runs into Mrs. Chang, you know, they start singing ABBA together, you know. Now ABBA's great, right? ABBA's great, right? Even Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. I love that song, especially in Hardcore Henry. Anyway, ABBA's great, right? Dancing Queen is great. Venom and Mrs. Chang doing a dance number to ABBA's Dancing Queen. Venom singing Dancing Queen by ABBA. I watched Venom sing ABBA before I watched him fight Spider-Man properly in a movie. I watched Venom get pissed on. I watched Venom get, you know, it's just one of those things that like I think about all the time, you know? It's a real thing. We must stop Avi.
Let her go.
My problem is like the general audience, the public, they don't know. They don't know. They go to the theaters, they have a good time. As far as they're concerned, this is Venom. Venom is like this now. It's the same with the Deadpool situation, right? The game came out before the movies and shifted all the way the comic books were to that he's just a character that loves to say chimichangas and say funny shit and there's no dark stuff to it. The game retroactively almost fucked the character until the movie came out and fixed it all. I don't know if that's gonna happen for Venom. I think people are just gonna assume, oh, he's a funny guy. Venom is a funny guy. I wanna party with him. We should put some sticks around his neck and dance away with him and sing some ABBA. That's what I see when I see Venom. They fucked everything in this movie. They even fucked Toxin. It's not hard, man. It's not hard. Why couldn't they design a proper Toxin? He's like a fucking, he looks like the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob. Just do it right. So the ending is like a bunch of symbiotes versus these things that Nola's sent. It's all in the dark, and because you've got such poor fucking sound design, nothing has any impact and you can't fucking see anything. It's just a fucking mess. It's like moving diarrhea on the fucking screen. So this film, right, they wanna, how are we gonna end the trilogy in a perfect way? Well, we're gonna kill the symbiote, right? We're gonna kill him. Yes, thank God we're gonna end this fucking franchise once and for all. That's awesome. Venom's crying, or the symbiote's crying, and Eddie's crying. I don't even fucking know which one's the symbiote and whether they're Venom together or not anymore. If I say Venom's crying, is that implying that both of them are? Because the movie franchise doesn't even seem to fucking know. They kill the symbiote, And then this movie has the audacity to play Maroon 5's Memories and have like a sad montage of all the romantic and funny moments across the entire trilogy. It blows my fucking mind. I just hope you understand exactly how it is I'm feeling. Even the credits, they're like, look, what if the symbiote was attached to fucking a frog and an elephant? Look, you Venom elephant. That's what you came for, right? You want a Venom elephant? You want a fucking Venom elephant? Someone, please stop that window-licking spastic from making films for Sony. Let Venom the Last Dance be the last fucking dance, alright? Like, this is real. Like, this happened. Venom got pissed on. He sung ABBA with Mrs. Chang. I can't believe this shit. This is real. This is fucking real. Why would you do this to me, alright? Why would you do this to me? Avi, if you just shut the fuck up and you let someone with some creative vision do it, you could have a great movie. But no, everything's gonna be completely fucked. I don't care that this table is a family heirloom. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit anymore. Alright? A good Venom movie. Can I just have that? You know, I don't ask for much. Alright? I forgive a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies that, you know, I forgive. I don't care. It's all good. You know, I'm in a happy place right now. I'm in a very good place mentally. I'm mentally fit to be on a YouTube channel, having a good old time without Spider-Man in the franchise. We're having fun here on the channel. We're having a good old time, huh? Going a little bit crazy. This is what Sony wants, right? They just want us to all fucking just swallow the fucking diarrhea of bullshit. Here's Avi, coming at you again with another Venom film. You know, exactly what you want. Go on, Avi, make Venom 4. Who cares? Who cares anymore? You know? Who gives a fuck? Who cares, right? It's not like I give a shit. It's not like I give a shit about what's happening in this franchise. Can we have... Please, guys, like, I don't think you understand. I just want a good time. I just want Sony to just go away for a while, you know? Leave Venom alone. Dancing Queen, young and free, only 17. Come on, guys. This movie from me is gonna get a 0. A 0, guys, a 0 out of 10. Nothing good in it, not a single thing. Nothing. I didn't like anything in it. They fucked it all. Every little bit of the movie is fucked.